to this. Rain in the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They've been the talk of the NFL so far. 9 wins in their first 9 games.
And some people subscribe to the theory that a loss might not be the worst thing for them. They've had it easy all year long. How would they do handling adversity?
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And how about that defense last week? They pitched a shutout, and it's really more like a no-hitter because they absolutely dominated that game from the opening whistle.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it, but the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He gets it complete to Harris. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for him from a week ago: 25 carries, 87 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert. Incomplete. Will Disley, the intended receiver.
And it's second down.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Herbert going to give to Hampton.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the
Herbert now. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Devin Lloyd, the one to get home and earn that sack. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Tyler Conklin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, what a move. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. First carry for Najee Harris. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's brought in by Harris. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Lawrence will throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Jaguars. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Intended for Travis Hunter. Incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Benjamin St. Just on the coverage.
Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line.
That's good for a Jaguars. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good for another.
Now Lawrence escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. As they've got it as we resume action. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Ooh, with a juke. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Charger defensive unit making their way back out there. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Again, it's Hampton. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers' first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try the air now with Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Now it's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. From the gun, Herbert on third down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Down the left sideline.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning three safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing range, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
A try here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit, or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point, and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Complete to Johnston here.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. On first down, hits Hampton.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Herbert going to change the play here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A gain of 14. First down, Los Angeles.
Out of the gun, Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. 2nd and 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
To the air again, Herbert. That is caught.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here.
Herbert just beat the play clock. Throw over the middle, and it's caught by Johnston.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence throwing middle, and it's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 7-yard line.
Now Lawrence. And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars would extend their lead here just before halftime. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hansen with our EA
Our look
Sports
around the
halftime
NFL
report.
starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Commanders. And this is Nick Westbrook-Akine. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. The Dolphins win it by a field goal, 24-21 the final score. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the New York Jets. And it's Stephon Diggs. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Pats come away with a victory. They win by 6. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the second-year man, Bucky Irving. And this is a touchdown. This one's gone to the half, and it's the Buccaneers with the lead at the half. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Scott, thank you. The rain, if anything, maybe intensified while you were covering the halftime report. We'll see how these 2 coaching staffs want to approach this second half to come. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne set to take over once again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. Second half starts with a run by Etienne. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brings up second down.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Lion!
And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 82 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They'll run with Etienne. And he is going to have a Jags first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
2nd down and a yard. Now Lawrence to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Intended for Travis Hunter. Incomplete.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Going for it, here's Etienne. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Up the middle, it's Hampton. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Herbert now. He finds Johnston. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Chargers.
Herbert. It's brought in by Harris. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Now bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Lawrence will throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man is Hunter. He's got it. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
That's good for another Jaguars.
A give running right, Etienne. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He completes it to Hunter. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That's a gain of 8.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Etienne up the middle. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Chargers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Back now in Jacksonville. The Charger drive about to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And a nice gain there. It's going to be taken down just shy of the 20. Now Herbert off the bootleg. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. In motion, the tight end. Now it's Herbert. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the 50, here's Herbert. And this one finds McConkey. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
Herbert back to the air.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive.
Is a turnover on down.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Was Enrique on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Open man, it's Hunter. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he is going to have a Jags first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Here's Lawrence. Got a man, that's Hunter. This 2nd and 4. They go play action now. Lawrence flush to his right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Herbert. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
A gain of 12 yards.
Here's Lawrence to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Lawrence. Got a man. It's Brown.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, ETN.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On second down, ETN once more.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
ETN is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They will run forward with Hampton.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions, because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
And they will take a knee here.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So for the Jaguars, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for L.A., it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they will finally get an extra week to heal up a bit as they will get the late bye in Week 12.